Alright, I'm gonna start reading. Chapter 7, Discovery. I'm a 16-year-old high school guy. What's a good birthday present for a woman who's turning 18? I hit the post button, and after a short pause, a few immediate answers came in. You can always count on Yahoo Answers. Answer 1. Just push her down. What the heck? Answer 2. Cash. 5 figures at least. This is me. Answer 3. An apartment. Answer 4. If you have to ask the internet, you're already flunking this. No best answers here. If I had to pick one, it would be number 4. Actually, I was starting to notice there was no answers to life on the internet. As I was worrying about what to do, I heard a bunch of girls cheering, and I looked up from my smartphone. Hey Dashing, hello, hope we're doing well. Sofu, hey Sofu, hello. Yep, it kinda is, yeah. Yeah, how it going, Dashing? Thanks for dropping by. Hold up, I need to actually redo this wire on my microphone. Alright, there we go. Alright, hope your stream went well, Mofu. I saw kind of like an insane raid. I was actually playing Borderlands while I was watching you, so that's why I didn't chat that much. I was there the entire time, but I was playing Borderlands the entire time. Alright. Nagi had scored a goal. We were at a football court under an elevated railroad track, and Nagi was in the middle of a practice match. Nice shot, Nagi. Nagi always gets the goal. Nagi's teammate hurried up to him, and he high-fived each of them as he ran past. What an upbeat, popular guy. Lately, I had nothing but respect for this 10-year-old dynamo who didn't play favorites. I'd come here because I want to get his advice. As a reminder, Nagi is the little brother of the main heroine, Hina. Still can't beat Devil Oval. Yeah, good luck with that mobile. Congratulations on beating King Dice, by the way. Not gonna lie, when you played River Flows in You, it reminded me of my middle school phase where I like listened to Yuruma songs on repeat. River Flows in You, I love that song as a kid or in middle school. Yeah, I started playing it on repeat for a bit. Lofi's hands got me buzzing right now. Ain't no bad, hope we're doing well. Alright. A ring, absolutely. Nagi told me with conviction. Wait, seriously? A ring? Out of nowhere? Huh? Wouldn't that be too much pressure? Startled, I asked him again. The match was over, and we were sitting in the court's spectator seats. It's a birthday present for Sis, isn't it? Yeah. I did some research and asked another lady, but I remember Natsumi's answer. Huh? What would I be happy to get? Let's see. A hug, a kiss, cash, a proper boyfriend, and a job. She was zero help, I sighed. There hadn't been much to choose from between her and Yahoo Answers. A ring, huh? I see myself getting raided by that many people. Start saying, hey, yeah. You were panicking, but you handled it very well. Lover rolls in you, yeah, same. I got purified for like a good 10 minutes or 30 minutes. Talk about presents. True, even though I love money so much, if people give me money, I'm like, oh hey, Pog, I would be happy. If people give me like an actual like physical present instead, like a stuffed animal or something else that I like, I would probably be much more happy because it shows that I kind of put thought into the present rather than like just cold hard cash, and has more like sentimental value to it. Of course, it all depends on like who is giving me it and so on and so forth. Lovely want money, okay? Oh no man. I have alerts off, by the way, for the stream. So don't donate. If you do donate, it won't show up. Nomad, come back. But yeah. Which is why but because of that as memes, even though I say that, what was it? A few years ago, my friend just gave me Fortnite books, and and a Fortnite figurine for my birthday, when like Fortnite was like a meme, how only kids play it or whatever, and Fortnite dances. So they just gave me like Fortnite merch for like as a meme. I still have it. Yeah, alerts are off, yeah, because we're just doing a reading stream. 5 hertz donate. No. If you don't like following, donate, raids. I mean, raids are disabled. All like any alert, they're all disabled. By that. Oh, Makura? Yeah. I actually, okay, even though I want it really badly, I live with my parents, they'll see it, and it'll be over for me. It'll be over. So no, never mind, don't buy me that. Hey, Livia. Oh, no. Shh, no, nothing, it's nothing sus. Okay? I know the character on that body pillow is naked, but it's not naked in a lewd way, it's naked in a curse way. What's happening? I'm just reading. What's with you? As I stressed about it, several grade school girls left the court, waving and calling, "Bye-bye, Nagi." Nagi waved back breezily. "You like sis, don't you, Odaka?" Huh? For a second, I couldn't process what he said to me, until I did, and promptly freaked out. Wow! I went, but all the way to the tip of my ears, as if he dumped boiling water all over me. No. I don't think I like her exactly. Huh? Wait, do I? Maybe? But no. Starting when? Way back at the beginning? Maybe? Do it. No. It's like a very cartoonish meme cursed version of the character. It's like very. It's not lewd at all. It's very cursed. Mofu no. I said it to Mofu, by the way. Mofu knows what it looks like, and Mofu can say that it's cursed. Body pillows. Wonder Luffy defended my body pillows. Oh, yeah, that's true. So that's true. I just want something to hug. I see. I just hug I have like I have 2 pillows and I just hug another pillow. For that picture? Nope, not setting it. It's more cursed than lewd though. Wait, actually it's not lewd at all. And the character's known as an eldritch being, by the way. While I was having a meltdown, Nagi rolled his eyes. Look, your eyes need to keep things clear. Clouding the waters is the last thing you want to do. Huh? Really? The rule is, before you start going out, you state everything up front. And after you're together, you keep things vague, right? The epiphany hit me like a brick to the face. Bam. What's with that value system? How is he so strategic about this stuff? Whoa. Tokyo is seriously something else. I thought for the first time, in quite a while, and I meant it. Can I call you Master Nagi? Nagi responded with a grin, then suddenly looked away into the distance. Ever since Mom died, this has just been working part-time jobs. I'm sure she's doing it for me, because I'm still just a kid. Yo, this 10-year-old Nagi dude, is like Ichira, like insanely mature for their age. Normal pillows have no feeling? Really? You just hug a normal pillow? Yeah, that's what I do actually, Mofo. Lewd pillow, shh. What is something imprinted? What the heck? Like, that doesn't make it have any feelings either? Oh no. Let me drink water. When I use this voice, it's very easy to to be affected by the phlegm in my throat, I guess. The music's voice. The music, Lovely's voice, and lack of sleep. Isn't I going to a sleepy beauty slumber? No, you must stay awake for the story, mime. No, I'm kidding. Take care of yourself, mime. You do you. As Nagi explained, still smiling, I felt myself sitting up straighter. If Nagi was calling himself a kid, he had to be pretty mature already. So, I'd like her to do more of the things normal teenagers do, he said, jokingly. Then struck his fist out to me. I bumped my fist against his. Although the jury's still out on you, Hodaka, my new mentor grinned. Thank you very much, smiling. The sales clerk held a paper bag out to me. I took it. I stayed rooted to the spot. After a moment of silence, the clerk took a worried look at my face. I began, taking the plunge. Yes? Do you think someone would be happy to get this as a present? I asked, letting my eyes fall to the bag in my hands. The clerk had a kind face and long black hair. She seemed just a little surprised, and then she smiled. Her smile was so lovely that for just a moment, the sounds around us completely disappeared, as if I'd put on a noise-canceling headphones. You spent 3 hours in here trying to decide. Her voice was very warm, as if she were speaking to a friend. If it were me, I think I'd be very happy. I'm sure it'll be fine. She'll love it. Yeah, let me read. What if you hug yourself to sleep? Do I hug myself? Not really. Like hugging your knees, like bring your knees up to your stomach and hugging it? Not sure if I do that. Here with my hug, I see. Such a lovely description. Yeah. It's very nice. The main heroine's name and the first 4 letters of my name, so this story's about me. Even though I've never seen or heard of this book before. It's you might know it, Nagi, though. It's Weathering with You by Makoto Shinkai. He is the director and author who did Your Name, 5 centimeters per second, Garden of Words, and not a silent voice, Voice of a Distant Star, Children Who Chase Lost Voices, The Place Promised in Our Early Days, and so on. They're all anime movies, but they're also novels. But the movies came first, technically, even though the book more or less came around the same time, concurrently almost, but they're designed to be movies. You crawl up and put your hands together. Mofu's quick. Alright, let's continue reading. Those words made my chest hot. With a budget of 4,000 yen, I'd almost driven myself crazy worrying what sort of thing to get, sort of ring to get. While I was running in circles and stressing out and getting nowhere, this lady had stuck with me for more than 3 hours. Give it your best, she told me finally, with a kind smile. Noting that her name tag read Miyamizu, I bowed deeply. Miyamizu? It's not Weathering with You, right? I'm gonna double check. Oh wait, it is. Wait, I think this clerk, the shop clerk, is the main heroine from Your Name. Her name is Mitsuha Miyamizu. It is. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I know they did that. I know it was mentioned that they would get a cameo in the movie. But I guess it'll be here. That's really nice. I only get to hug my pillow. Same. You're the biggest hugs. Chokes. What the heck, Mofu? Why are you choking me? Oi. Oh, I'm so hurt, Mofu. I'm so pure and innocent and wholesome right now. Why are you doing this? Oh, my heart. Yeah, right, Olivia? I'm kidding. I'm straight up downright horrendous, actually. I'm just acting nice. I'm acting coy. As a neck massage? Alright, fine. Thanks, Mofo. I don't have a pillow but myself. I'm practicing to be a chiropractor. Oh no. By the time I left the Shinjuku Lumine Mall, it was already dark. The hustle and bustle? The hustle and The hustle and bustle of people under the shelter of their umbrellas was as busy as ever. I realized I was used to the lights on the high-rise buildings as they blinked hazily in the rain. I tried to remember the night 2 months ago when I'd wander around the same area in despair, reaching back into my mind and trying to pull the memory closer. Back then, I couldn't breathe as deeply as I could now. I hadn't known anybody in the city. I'd felt so insecure, as if I were the only one speaking a different language. First person who changed that had been Hina at the McDonald's. When I lifted my head, the outdoor television was showing the weather forecast for the week. The words, "Number of rainy days in a row now higher than any time in recorded history," were scrolling down across the screen. But I knew that tomorrow, just for a little while, the place where Hina went would have clear skies. Tomorrow's job was a request from my father, who wanted the park to be sunny for his daughter that weekend. That would be the final job for our Sunshine Girl business. The day after that was Hina's birthday. Privately, I decided I'd give her the ring after she and Nagi and I had cake. Let me at least give Hina an extra smile or two, I murmured silently, peering up at the rainy sky through my umbrella. Giving a ring to a 17-year-old girl? Don't you think it's a bit, aren't rings like, like engagement rings or something? Or like more value at that level? I feel like giving a ring to like a female friend, not even a female friend, just like a friend, that'd be a bit strange. But what do I know? Thank you, Olivia. Neck massage. Hustle and bustin', true. I like McDonald's, yeah, same. I only get Big Mac meal from there. Hey, what was it? That's what the main character got. Hodaka. Hina gave him a Big Mac. Bro getting married, true. I mean, they're not even going out yet. Oh, you see the ring at 17 too? Oh, that's lovely. I mean, it depends on the person in your relationship, I suppose. It felt like forever since the last time I heard cicadas. Tokyo Tower still wet from the earlier rain, hung proudly in the sun, as if it had changed into brand new clothes. This park was right at the base of the tower. The fragrant green grass was surrounded by pristine skyscrapers and a big temple. For a while now, the little girl had been cackling away so loud that everyone in the park could hear her. "Eddie, do it again, do it again." "I don't mind, Mocha. Are you sure you're feeling okay?" "Uh-huh, everything's fine today, the sun's out." "Okay then, let's go." Mr. Suga, of all people, caught both of the girl's hands and spun her around in circles as she gave a great big belly laugh. She was his daughter, Mocha. "Okay, Nagi, next. Do Nagi." "Sure thing, here we go." Yuck. Bro game best of life, my fingers is overless, naked fingers. Anyways, yeah, this is a callback from a few chapters ago, like 2 or 3 chapters ago, where Mr. Suga was like calling like someone that he wants to see his daughter. I'm not sure what his circumstances are, but yeah, and that she apparently has asthma, and Mr. Suga is not allowed to take the daughter out if it's raining because it'll make her asthma worse apparently. And then they said, what if I can make it not rain? That was a few chapters ago, and now we're just getting that callback in this small excerpt. Really nice. Dreaming? I have no clue what's happening. 2 minutes and I'd give my life for these characters. Such a relaxing voice sobs. Hello, hope you're doing well. Find them. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. We're reading Weathering with You by Makoto Shinkai, which is an anime movie too, primarily an anime movie, and we're reading the book. This is not my real voice really, I'm kind of speaking much softer than usual. This is my real voice. Hello, hey, hiya, this is my real voice. And this is my, I guess my reading voice maybe? Makoto Shinkai also was a director for Your Name, 5 centimeters per second, Garden of Words, children who chase lost voices, voices of a distant star, and the place promised in our early days. So you might know it from there, but if you're not like, if you don't know those anime movies, then this book might be foreign to you. All right, let me take a sip of milk. It's now just no promise alone, never to be fulfilled. And oh no, mime. It sounds so forlorn. But hey, hope in the future. I mean, if you're, hope we're doing well currently, and if not, in the future, I wish you the best, mime. Yeah, I changed up my voice this time, so I hope it's better. Cause so I don't ever watch my VODs because I don't like listening to my voice, or like it just feels weird listening to my voice. I don't have a problem with my voice. It just feels weird listening to your own voice. But during the past 2 streams, I have tried to listen to my voice. I'm like trying to change it here and there to make sure I'm not like, to make it like a better experience. Like if I'm reading too fast or my voice is like a bit strange or whatever. So I'm just trying to change it up every time. Normal milk actually. Buzz. Guys, wait, that's so cool. I didn't know there was a book for a movie. My friend was gonna say, I see, yeah. Makoto Shinkai, the director, always releases a book, right? Like basically at the same time the movie comes out. So all the past anime movies too, all of them had books out too. This isn't the actual book. I also have your name too, but it's like this is an epilogue kind of the side characters. It's not an actual. Oh, and just in the cameo of Mitsuha, this girl was in the book just now. She was the shop clerk that sold the ring to Hodaka. Do you speak soft in stream also, or no? Burst people's ears? In real life, I'm not that loud either. I'm pretty soft spoken. Like the usual voice I use on stream is actually my energetic, comfortable voice. Like when I go out, like when I talk like outside in public, I kind of speak more soft and reserved. Not like this, but like just quieter. I'm a very shy person. But when I'm with like friends, I do like kind of yell and make gremlin noises. Alright. Thumping his lower back, Mr. Suga returned to the bench where Hina and I were sitting. He plopped down heavily, putting himself between us. Damn, my back ain't meant for this. Why did you hire us, Mr. Suga? Hey, wait. You knew I was working this job, and you kept quiet about it? And wait, you have a daughter? I glared at him. Instead of answering, Mr. Suga just looked at me, triumphantly, then gave Hina's hand a firm shake. That was unbelievable, seriously. The weather forecast said there was 100% chance of rain. Hina smiled at him, which really bugged me for some reason. My daughter's got asthma, see? She's living with her grandma right now, and I don't usually get to see her on rainy days. Mr. Suga watched, his eyes squinched up in a genuine smile, as Mocha chased Master Nagi around on the grass. It was a little unexpected. I didn't know he could even make his face do that. I could see why, though. Those two made a nice picture together as they ran around the light. Don't do it. This Master Nagi here, this 10-year-old, has like 5 girlfriends. It's not worth it. Don't. He's a playboy. That's soft bread, yeah. Oh, Wolfo, why are you looking at me like that? Blah blah. Yeah, they were joking around how Nagi has like a girl, like he was taking like the school bus or the bus back home, and at every bus stop, a new girl would talk to him. And it was a joke, like he has a girlfriend at every bus stop. Nothing. Oh wait. 125 gyms. Yeah. Nagi is a bussin'. He's very chatty. Yeah, no, hope we're doing well. We're on chapter 7, I believe, and weathering with you right now. Oh, your cousin too? Hey, let's go. Man, the blue sky is great to see, Mr. Suga muttered. I took a closer look at his left hand, and noticed a silver ring on it. He was touching that ring with the gnarled fingers of his right hand. Only then did I realize how old they look. "You're Hodaka's boss, Mr. Suga?" Hina said. "Yeah, and the guy who saved his life," he proudly replied. "Come to think of it, I'd forgotten about that." Mr. Suga put an arm around my shoulders. "And hey, doesn't sound like I get much respect from her. How come?" he asked, sounding amused. "Huh? Well, Hina's 2 years older than me." You're what? 15? No, 16? So she's 17? 18? That ain't much of a difference." "I know, right?" I said, just as Hina said. "It is so." "Oh, there they are. Hey," someone called. I looked to see who it was. It was Natsumi running towards us, waving. "Ag," I turned to Mr. Suga in a panicky whisper. "Wait, Mr. Suga, is this okay? Huh? Well, I mean, your wife and daughter. Does Natsumi ... Hey Ichiro, can't raid? Oh yeah, you were streaming, Ichiro. We're streaming well. Yeah, I disable raids because I just want it to be reading. If I get like a decently big raid, I don't want to like spend some part of the stream greeting them because I'm just gonna be reading. The energy of the raid shall live on. Sorry, for this stream, for the past 2 streams, this stream and tomorrow's stream, when I do these readings, I have all alerts turned off and no raids. And channel points, or channel point rewards, or redeems turned off too, besides special ones. But yeah, hope we're doing well, Ichiro. Mr. Sugo's thumping me on the back, fighting back laughter as Natsumi made it over to the bench, mystified. "Huh? What's up? Wadaki thought you and I were..." "Hey, just as I was about to tell him not to," Mr. Suga said. Natsumi eyes wide and she yelled, "Lovers?" Natsumi and, just a reminder, Natsumi and Suga, they both work at a company together. Suga's the boss, Natsumi's like probably like the only other employee other than Hodaka the kid. And they just write articles or whatever. And when Natsumi first met Hodaka, the main character, Natsumi was talking about how her and Suga were like this, which I don't know what that really means, but Hodaka took that as, "Oh, y'all are lovers, huh?" Or assumed that. Oh yeah, Olivia, yeah. People turn off raids sometimes, like either because they don't want to get like raided for one reason or another, like for safety or whatever. Turned bright red and hung my head, watching my own sweat drip onto the ground. I tried to explain. "Well, nobody told me you were uncle and niece, and..." "Oh, they're uncle and niece. I didn't know that." And Miss Natsumi, right at first, "You said it was exactly what I thought it was." "Hodaka, nobody wants to be friends with people who have fantasies like yours." Natsumi glowered coldly at me, and Mr. Suga smirked. "If you use common sense and think a little, it's pretty obvious." When I looked at Hina looking for help, she was glaring at me too. "You've got a dirty mind, Hodaka," she muttered. What a nightmare. "Hodaka, listen." The sound of my name, I looked at Natsumi. She was leaning forward, and the neckline of her camisole was low. Don't pay attention to that, oi. "You just looked at my chest, didn't you?" "I did not. Hey, that was a trap." Natsumi gave a musical chuckle. "Oh, Natsu." Moko was flailing her whole arm at us, waving. "Hiya, Moka." Natsumi waved back. "Okay, so those two are cousins." "Daddy, I made you a flower crown, here." Mr. Suga's expression melted, and he got up from the bench. "Wow, for me?" "Come on, Hodaka, you too," Master Nagi shouted. "Oh, my mentor's calling. Gotta go," I mumbled as I made my getaway. "Hodaka's hilarious, isn't he?" I heard Natsumi say to Hina as I left. Oh, just for reference, my streams aren't usually like this. They're not usually this chill. I mean, they're usually chill, but I'm usually like playing a game or like talking more loudly. But I'm quote-unquote forced to do a reading stream, so it's way more chill and wholesome these days. Oi, mo fun will bonk you. And you two unknown, oi, ora. Oh, you know what? No hands. I'm just gonna read without pointing. She was a totally normal girl. I've been expecting someone less approachable, like a shrine maiden or a Shinto priest or an astrologer, or a charismatic rock star, stoic and awe-inspiring. But Hina was just an adorable teenage girl, smiling and lively. Her hair was its natural glossy pitch black, while her skin and her lips were as smooth as a baby's. That's a weird description. Both Hodaka and Hina are so young, I thought. I was a little jealous. No more hand privileges. Put it back. Wait, why did Olivia want it back? I don't know where we are. I can't follow through. Alright, fine. We're reading this paragraph. And now we're here. Man. Guide us pretty please. Oi. We are getting banned. Oh my gosh. Yo, I need to follow Jono again, because I can't act wholesome in people's chats anymore. I mean, not follow, what the heck? I mean, no, I'm still followed to Jono. I need to subscribe to Jono again. I mean, because without Jono Bless, I can't act wholesome or innocent in other people's chats. I just do Evil Patrick. But with Jono's emote, I can act wholesome and pretend that I'm super innocent and pure. It's a tough light out here. Hodaka's still a kid, isn't he? It's embarrassing, Hina said next to me. A little angrily, her eyes were on Hodaka. Ah, so that's what their relationship is, I thought, smiling in spite of myself. Hodaka was a little brother type, through and through. Pretend? Wholesome, it just means you're a nice, kind, and caring person, basically. Just a really good, nice, kind, and caring person. And not evil. Yeah, like me. Like me, Magic. No, don't listen to Magic. Yo, I'm not whole wheat bread, I'm wholesome wheat bread. Just super kind, caring, and nice. Like me. No, I'm kidding. I thought we were... Oh, say, don't you think those two look alike? I asked her. You mean Hodaka and Mr. Suha? There was a spring in Kei's step, while Hodaka was scratching his head as he made his way over to Mocha and Nagi. The thing is, Kei also ran away to Tokyo when he was in his teens, huh? The Sugas are a distinguished family where he's from. They've been legislators for generations. From what I hear, Kei's parents had super high expectations for him as well. But his big brother was brilliant. He graduated from the local university prep school at the head of his class, got straight into Tokyo University, then went overseas on exchange, and now he's a financial office for the government. He's also my dad. I laughed a little. There's so much potential to be. No, it does not. Nagito. Oi, I will bonk you. I mean, just change your genders around, sure, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because the only thing difference will be the change of gender, right? I mean, I don't read BL, so I don't know. I don't know if like BL has like other distinguishing characteristics. Yo, but I just imagine two hot guys falling from the sky with their hands like clasped together, like both hands just like clasped together, falling from the sky during the rain and clearing up, and as it and the rain clears up while mid fall. You know, that's actually kind of hot. Let me enlighten you, little boy. While between Hina and Hodaka would be cute, but two hot guys, that's hot. No, Olivia, don't listen in. And hey, Grammy, hope you're doing well. Hello. You know, I really don't get along with my dad either, but for some reason, his little brother Kei and I hit it off just fine. That's why I've been working at Kei's place all this time. Huh? As I was talking, I started to wonder, why was I telling Hina about this stuff? Well, anyway, Maybe there's some wondrous energy around Hina after all. Her big eyes were fixed on me, and it felt like she was drawing my feelings up to the surface. When Kei ran away to Tokyo, he met Asuka here. She's the one who eventually became his wife. There was so much drama around their relationship. Both families were fighting with each other and everything. But in the end, they got married. They started an editing production company together, and Mocha was born. I was happy back then, too. I had just started high school, but all in bittersweet something I felt when I saw the baby at the hospital and mellowed into something gentle and peaceful now, like the scent of a favorite flower. His wife died in an accident several years ago, but that story was a bit too complicated, a bit too heavy. Even after all this time, it hurts a little more than I could stand. I smiled, veering away from it. Let me read chat. You said you were wholesome. Well, I mean, you like BL and be wholesome. You can be lewd and wholesome. Y'all guys just fall for this guy. Me brain boom. No, Olivia, it's down bad in here. When they sang It's Raining Men, they actually were describing that. Let's go. I pray for that every day. Oi, bonk mofo. Oh no, it didn't tag. If that actually happened, no one probably would. True. Yeah, like me. I'm wholesome. I like BL. You're wholesome and you like BL? Nah, mofo. You're devilish. You're demonic and evil. And you like BL. Alright. Where were we again? Doesn't look like it, but Kay is surprisingly devoted. Even now, I don't think it's because he can't get a girlfriend or anything. When I look at Kay's group, they are working very seriously on their flower crowns, their forehead close together. Mocha had her hands on her hips and was bossing the guys around. I could see the joy in Kay's eyes. Otaka told me something a while ago, Hina said abruptly. He said both you and Mr. Suga were super cool. He said he never met adults who treated absolutely everybody fairly the way you do. He said you were beautiful, and that everyone you met fell in love with you. I always wanted to meet you someday too, huh? And so I'm really happy today. You're just like Otaka said. Somehow, I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that Hina wasn't just saying that. It was what she actually thought. Strangely for me, the words made me tear up a little. I'll sleep now, good night. Blip. I'm gonna sleep now, good night. Have fun reading Clown Lofi. Oi, ora. Have a good night, unknown, bye. My Wattpad's very wholesome, so no smut there. Oi, Hina. I mean, shoot, I call you Hina because I was reading this book. Oi, Nagiro, you stop that. Oh, so some so food? Yeah, whatever. Oh, hey, Synchro, hello. Had time over people leave. Alright, let's get it. Me too. I squeeze Hina's hand. By the way, by I, we're if y'all haven't noticed yet, we're talking in Natsumi's perspective. Basically the cousin of Mocha and the sister of or stepsister, sister-in-law, whatever, of Kay. I squeeze Hina's hands. I always wanted to meet you. Wait, no, they're uncle and niece, not uncle and aunt, right? Uncle and niece. Okay, right, never mind. Okay, never mind. I thought they were sisters. No. Natsumi is the niece of Kei. Alright, I always wanted to meet you. 100% Sunshine Girl. That's incredible. Hina looked at me, maybe slightly taken aback. The thing is, I spent a long time chasing rumors about Sun Woman. I've talked to several people who said they met you, too. Everyone was just delighted. Thanks to you, their lives are getting happier bit by bit. Hina's face lit up. and it was like watching a flower bloom. This is almost something sacred, I thought. Her joy was as brilliant as physical light, and my eyes narrowed against it. For some reason, I was talking faster. That's something only you can do, right, Hina? It's incredibly rare for people to have such a clearly defined ability. In fact, that just happens to be what I'm worried about right now. I wish I had a special skill I could put on my resume too. Job hunting is such a drag. Lucky you. Hina, a high school girl with supernatural abilities. You're practically the perfect heroine. Hina giggled. She raised her head. I'd like to grow up faster. I was captivated by her profile. I see. Yes, of course. It was as if this was her way of gently scolding me. Somehow, that's a relief. Huh? I took out my smartphone. Actually, I heard something that concerned me a little during the interview. This might be what was being foreshadowed earlier about that priest or whatever. I was talking about how the fate or destiny of the 100% Sunshine Girl, or like their species, not species, their job or whatever, in the past, that they had like a certain fate or demise. I looked for the movie of the priest I had taken at the shrine. It's alright though, I told myself. It's alright. Nina is a normal girl who's thinking about the future. She's strong, she's already looking ahead. She's ready to firmly say she wants to grow faster. What we heard was just a garden variety tale from the past. It's so silly. Stuff about the sorrowful destiny of weather priestesses. Decisively, I hit play. The fine rain had just begun to fall rapidly, drain the heat from the air. I zipped my jacket up all the way. For a while now, Mocha had been coughing painfully. Mocha, did you wear yourself out a little? Mr. Suga took out an asthma inhaler and shook it so that it rattled. He picked Mocha up, and he had her put the mouthpiece in her mouth. There, breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Timing it perfectly, Mocha sucked in a deep breath, then exhaled dramatically. I'm okay. I'm going to play more, she told Mr. Suga insistently. We were all at a parking lot near the grass by then, our umbrellas open. Mr. Suga had left his car there. Tokyo Tower wasn't lit up yet, and with the darkening sky behind it, it loomed over us like a giant shadow. We should be going, Hina told Mr. Suga. Aw, no, I want to play more, Mocha shouted. Mocha, being with everybody is fine, but it makes you more tired, doesn't it? You'd better go home. Sorry. I swallowed my saliva the wrong way. Hold up. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I'm fine, I swear. Oh. That was me. That was not me coughing, that was me choking. I just swallowed my saliva the wrong way. I am coughing today still, but not that much. I'm fine. Part 3. Oh, you stopped that magic. Alright, oh, you're new. Yeah, I'm coughing a bit. I got COVID last week. I'm vaccinated, so it only took like a week for the serious symptoms. I'm still coughing a bit though. My vodka was a little too hard. Maybe Nagito. Oh wait. I think I'm fine now. I swallowed my saliva weirdly. Okay. We're good. Sorry about that. Okay. You'd better go home. No, I want to stay with Nagi longer. Mocha was almost in tears, until Natsumi spoke up brightly. Well then, let's all go get dinner together, to wrap things up. Yay, we're going to get dinner. But Hina sounds trouble. In that case, Mr. Nagi said, I'll go with you for just a little while. Will that be alright? Of course, Natsume responded, and Moko danced around him. Yay! Blech. I burped. Hey Piggy, doing well? Yeah, it's my hand. Oh, off. Wishing you fall soon? Yeah, thank you. 500 plus EXP? HP? Yeah, I'm much better now, I'm just coughing a little. But I'm still positive for COVID, so just self-quarantining a bit. Hi Piggy, hope we're doing well. But for you, okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Or covertly, I'm fine. Just now, you know how when I drink water and like goes down the wrong pipe, the wrong part of the throat? That's what happened. And then now your throat feels kind of ticklish or weird for a while. Yeah, how's it going, Piggy? Thanks for dropping by. And a lurk. Where were we? Mr. Sugo was muttering. Can't say no to that, but his lips seemed happy. Hodaka, you take this back home, said Master Nagi. Huh? When I looked over at him, gave me a thumbs up and a wink. My heart skipped a beat. Yo, Master Nagi is so smooth. Nagi, the 10-year-old little brother of Hina, is an insane wingman. No wonder he has so much game. Hina, Mocha jumped down from Mr. Suga's arms, ran up to Hina, and hugged her legs tight. Thank you for making it sunny today. I had so much fun. Hina positively beamed. For a moment, I was captivated. She crouched down, putting herself on Mocha's eye level. Same to you. Thank you for being so happy about it, Mocha. Not good. My heart was racing. We hadn't spoken much either on the way to the Hamamatsucho station, or after we boarded the Yamanote line. Yuna stood by the doors of the train, gazing silently at the raindrops on the ocean. Wait, ocean? Why did I say ocean? On the window. I stole glances at her reflection in the glass from time to time. My left hand was in my pocket, closed around a little box. It was the ring I bought just yesterday. I'll never have a better chance to give it to her. The closer the train got to Tabata station, the more intense that thought became. We would be completely alone together. This opportunity had come out of nowhere. When we left through the south turnstile, the rain had gotten a little stronger, and the temperature had dropped a little further. Behind the rain clouds, the sky still held traces of afternoon light. Not good. My heart was about to beat right on my chest. I'm glad it's raining, I thought. If it weren't for the sound of the rain, I'm sure Hina would have been able to hear it. Even so, my body kept getting hotter, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I slowed down a little. A Shinkansen glided along the elevated track below us with a hissing noise. Raindrops struck my umbrella like an irregular musical instrument. Not good, but still, I stopped walking. Hina's back got one step farther away from me, then 2 steps, 3, 4. I drew a breath. It smelled like water. Hina! Odaka. We spoke at the same time. Ah, sorry. Oh no. Hina smiled gently. What is it, Hodaka? No, nothing really. What about you, Hina? Oh, Hina lowered her eyes slightly, and for a moment, I thought I saw something across her face. A shadow of water? Alright, I'll stop here for now. For a bit. Pogo says, hey, old sushi, hope you're doing well. We're reading Weathering with You by Makoto Shinkai. And I might be getting ganked. Hold up. Oh, when my parents woke up. I'll stop. I'll take like a 1 minute. Wait, where's the? Oh, I'll take the break later then. I'll just mute my mic for a bit. Alright. If someone types right now, I'll bonk. What the heck? I love someone said that. My wave. Oh no. Yeah, we're just reading Weathering with You right now. We're like halfway through right now. Odaka, listen. And Ina lifted her head. She looked straight at me. Her eyes were serious. The shadow of water passed again. Oh, yeah, well, Sushi, if you're here after I finish this chapter, I'll tell you what happened so far. But if you haven't heard Weathering with You before, it's an anime movie, and it's by Makoto Shinkai, who also did, Your Name? Your Name... What else? 5 centimeters per second, and, The Place Promised in Our Early Days, and so on and so on. But yeah, I'll tell you... I'll give a brief summary of what happened so far once I finish this chapter, which is like... basically 1 page. And it's also... and even if you're not here, I can just give a brief summary to everyone else too. Alright. More water. The water was dancing, circling slowly around Hina, like fish made of water? And then it happened. A ferocious gust of wind blew from behind me. Tearing the umbrella out of my hand, I bent over. Ah! Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Hina's jacket, snatched into the air by the wind. I reached out on reflex, but I missed. Our umbrella and Hina's jacket were blown away, carried far up into the sky. ... For a moment, I gazed after them, stunned as they grew smaller and melted into the mist. Hina! The words, "Are you okay?" stopped on the tip of my tongue. There was no one in front of me. Hastily, I looked around. No one was there. That couldn't be right. She was right there just a few seconds ago. Hodaka! Suddenly, I heard Hina, and relief and fear struck me at the same time. I heard her voice, but from an impossible direction. I looked up. Hina was floating in the air above the street lamps. Water droplets glinted, dancing around her instead of falling like the rain, supporting her. Slowly, as if she were in the palm of an invisible hand, she descended to earth. The street lamps along the hill road began to turn on, finally realizing that night was here. Hina passed in front of one of them, and I saw her face, stiff with fear, and her left shoulder as transparent as ice, with the light shining right through it. She's see-through? I blinked hard. Hina was past the street lamp now, and her shoulder looked normal again. As I watched, confused, she slowly came down. The water droplets around her began to disappear, dissolving into the rain. When Hina's toes touched the asphalt, she crumpled to her knees. Slowly, she raised her head. Her expression held surprise and confusion, and terror, and a faint sense of resignation, as if she'd known this was going to happen. I first became a sunshine girl. Later, on the way back to her apartment, she told me about it. On that day 1 year ago. Wait, they said her mother passed away, but then in the prologue they mentioned how she was praying. Oh, I guess that's when she awakened her power. Okay, the prologue's like set in the future and in the past at the same time. Unbonk. I'm back from the dead. Hello, Bean. Oh, finally hands. He has hands. We're reading Weathering with You today. Alright, I'll give a brief summary of what happened so far. Let me just drink some... some milk and... Sorry for the sound. Let's just do that. And I'm gonna... I'm gonna stretch. My butt hurts. This stool. Ow, ow. That's me slapping some part of my body. Ooh, ice shot. Alright, so what's happened so far? My voice might be a bit far because I'm standing up and stretching while I'm talking. And that's me cracking my hands. So in the beginning, our main character, Sasuma1411, thank you for a follow, and I hope you're having a fine morning, afternoon, evening, or night wherever you are on this planet. Hello, hello. We're reading Weathering with You right now. We just finished a chapter, and I'm just taking a break, stretching. Or is it still crunchy? Oh yeah, I crack my hands like every 30 minutes, magic. They're pretty loud when I crack them. I crack them very often. You'll hear me crack my hand on stream pretty often. And I'm actually usually a PNG tuber. This is my first time doing like a RO stream, like with hands and all, because I'm reading. That's it. What's the story about? Okay, so our main character, Hotaka Morishima, I think that's the name, is like lives like on the countryside or an island or somewhere, and decides to just move to Tokyo because, you know, or not move to Tokyo, travel to Tokyo one summer, like a secret trip without anyone else knowing, like just like a runaway from their parents or whatever. At 15 years old, by the way, to just, you know, hope for something like better in life, I guess, like a journey there for some reason. Yeah, welcome back, Historia. Hello, Figo. Hey, Eggy. Hello. Hope rap was fun. Why are you saying that a lot though? It's so wholesome and cute though. What's it? And so he went to Tokyo, but you know, being 15 years old, they had like no plans, like wasn't really thought out that well, and he kind of was homeless for a good few minutes or a few days. But then he ends up finding a job at like a article or like a magazine company where they kind of like write articles in like magazines, which is under Keisuke and Natsumi, which are the bosses or whatever, or Natsumi's assistant. And then he finds a job there, works with them, and they write like very like meme articles or occult magazines where they like just talk about urban legends and myths or whatever. And one of the urban legends or online legends was about a 100% sunshine girl that can like change the weather from rain to like make it not rain anymore for a bit. Yeah, that's my desk, Fry. Or not computer table, coffee desk. It's boosting up morale. Thanks, Eggy. And so during that process, or during his time at the job, he ends up finding Hina, which was the 100% sunshine girl that can make the rain go away for like a good few minutes, or I don't know how long. Oh, and by the way, this is like in the future or something where global warming is insane, and it just rains. It's been raining so much in Tokyo. That's why clearing out the rain was so important, or is so significant there. We didn't finish the book yet, OG. We're probably gonna finish it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna read up to chapter or page 120, 130J. I don't know. And so that's what happened. And then when the main character Hodaka finds out about Hina, that she can clear out the rain and make it sunny, Hodaka decides to, hey, how about we start a business where we just put up an online form and people can submit their requests, where we will go there and clear out the rain in that specific area during that specific time for like a good few minutes or hour. And so they set up that business and got super popular, like for like festivals, flea markets, or just like small requests like, you know, I want the park to be cleared for like an hour or so that my daughter can play outside, or just like during a festival to make it like not rain. How about we just have it like you can just like clear the rain for a bit? And people weren't so sure at first, but then it was a true power and everybody found out, and then everybody was so thankful, and that's and then they were able to, like, you know, the fee for to clear the rain for a bit was really cheap, but because everyone was so thankful, like for example, like there's like eyewitness accounts in like the chapters talking about like their perspectives, like during like they tried to have like the rain cleared for a wedding, and they paid them like a lot of money for that. And they just like it just talks about like how significant it is. And then now we're at the point where I don't know what happened. Like she started floating up to the sky. I don't know why. I think we'll find out the backstory behind her power and what's going to happen to her, or like her fate. Like apparently the weather priestess, which is from like in the past, I guess Hina is going to have some kind of like a bad thing happen to her. I'm not sure. It's so cute. Yeah, it's a story wedding with you. It's very cute. It's very nice. Oh yeah, the main reason why I modded Mofu actually, Historia, was because last week I got COVID, and I had a horrible sore throat, like I couldn't talk, and it just hurt so much. It was like one of the worst pains I felt in my life. I couldn't stream. I was really stubborn about it, but I couldn't stream. But, you know, I stream every night, ever since I started streaming, and I didn't want to break the streak, so I gave Mofu my stream key and had Mofu stream on my stream for a week. I'm very thankful for Mofu for that, by the way. And they streamed on my stream for a solid week, and that's why they're a mod, because I won't be there for the streams, or half, like 99% of the time, so I had them as mod in case anything happened. Oh, you saw that, Mofu. Ina just poofs into rain. No, Sofu, don't use the emo Patrick emo for that. Alright. Yoisho. I think I'm good enough. Wait. Okay. I saw the music not playing for a while, but it was just at one part of the song. Alright, anyways, and that's the story so far. So, start business, clearing out rain for people, and now we're gonna find out what's up with that, or like the backstory behind it, or the lore. And we're just halfway through, or like a bit over halfway through. I believe it's 180 pages, and we're like around page 97. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Mofu's amazing. Don't tell Mofu I said that though, even though Mofu's right there. Alright, let's go back to reading. Professional speed reader? I'm not trying to read it too fast, but sometimes when I listen to my VOD again, I feel like I talk too fast. And if I ever talk too fast, or talk too loud, or talk too quiet, or music too loud, or it's too quiet, do mention it. Cause I can't really, I don't know. Alright. So we're on page 100? Oh, we're on page 101 right now. Nice. What time is it too? 150, which already 151? Oh no. Shoot. There's gonna be another stream. We're not gonna finish the book tomorrow, are we? We've only read like 15 pages or 13 pages today. Oh wait, I've only been streaming for 1 hour because I started so late. I shouldn't have been playing Borderlands. Is that what time we're streaming? I'll probably stream for about an hour and a half at most, probably. I'm hoping at least. I thought we were making good time. We were actually making really good time. Just that I started streaming too late. So I've only been streaming for like an hour. Oh, I've big messed up. Yeah, I'm just doing another playthrough with a friend, with pre-sequel. Music's delicious. Yeah, okay, actually the music I've been using while I've been doing the reading is actually from the movie on Magic. This is Wedding With You soundtrack right now. It's just playing Weathering With You, Sky Clearing Up is the OST. And a mix of Your Name OST too. But yeah, it's just a soundtrack from the movie. I thought it would be fitting. Alright, let's go on. Always streaming early is one of the best jokes on his clown book. Oh my god. The other joke is me saying I'll play Pokemon and I don't play Pokemon. I don't know why specifically Pokemon I do that. I'm only so lazy to play Pokemon. So you do only... So do you do only real-on? No, actually this is... I'll probably only do this like once a year, once every 2 months. I don't know, I'll probably won't do this that often. Oh, as in like physically like reading a book on stream. I do play visual novels. Like we're playing one right now, Christmas Tina, and I will also be I like reading on stream, like RPGs where you read on stream. But usually I like just chill. I just chill with chat and I just stream Genshin Impact or Pokemon. Wait, I didn't play Genshin today. Wait, the day's already over. I didn't do my dailies. No. God dang it. Whatever, I don't care anymore. I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, I play Genshin Impact. What is it? Pokemon. I'm doing a Pokemon Storm Silver Nuzlocke right now. For like, ever since I started streaming, I'm still stuck on like the 9th, 10th run. But it's our farthest run. We're on our 9th gym badge right now, so we're pretty good. I mean, that's mainly it. Just and some art streams, but that's usually my content. Just that for the past 2 streams, today's stream and tomorrow's stream, I'll be reading Weathering with You, because some of my quote-unquote friends, streamer acquaintances, are doing hand streams, and they want to do like a hand collab for some reason, and they peer pressured me into doing some kind of hand stream. So I decided, you know what? How about we just read Weathering with You, and we're just reading it on stream. But yeah, I don't usually do this though. Oh, I know someone already told you, but I'm gonna say again, you have some pretty hands. No, I don't. You know what? I'm taking my hands away again. Got carried away in Borderlands. True. Yeah, hand collab, yeah. Mofu will be there too. Mofu in chat right now. They'll be doing the hand collab with me. But it's me, Mofu, and 2 other people, I believe. I don't know what we'll be doing. Folding origami? I don't know. Sorry for the loud cough. What does that mean, Karis? I'm not sure. I don't know what we'll be doing. We haven't even planned anything. Just that we'll just have our hands on stream and we're gonna do something. I don't know what we'll be doing yet. Like play a card game? I have no idea. A lot of ideas. I'm scared, Mofu. Low-fi streams are best material. You're too nice, OG. Yeah, yep. Alright. You know what? We're gonna read with our hands for a bit. And don't tell me you guys get lost, because legit it's just this. Chapter 8, The Last Night. When I turned off the hairdryer, the sound of the rain came back to life. It echoed through the thin walls and roof and filled the room, as if tiny, violent people were all knocking on it at once. Last year, a little before Mom died, since we lost our umbrella, we'd been soaked to the skin by the time we got back to the apartment. Ina had taken a shower first, and then I'd taken mine. Oh, real feeling that? Like, can I hold it for? Oh, you saw that. Like every streamer's hands. Oh, wait. Where are we? What do you mean, where are we? I just said where we were. I'm Peppa Pig. No, Kine! You're scary as Peppa Pig. Come on, it's just this part. It's just this part. Y'all got this. Y'all got this. I climbed up to the roof of that building alone. In front of the small sink, there were 2 cups and 2 toothbrushes, facial cleanser, hand cream, spray deodorant, hair wax. When I raised my head, I saw my own dazed expression in the mirror. Up there, it was like a puddle of light. One ray of sunlight shone through the clouds to light up that roof. Grass and little flowers were growing all over it. The songbirds were twittering, and the bright red tortigate was shining in the sun. On that day, Hina said. She put her hands together and walked through the gate. Gosh, please let the rain stop. Let Mom wake up and let us walk under the clear skies together again. Suddenly, the sound of the rain had cut out, and when she opened her eyes, there was blue sky all around her. I cannot follow, I'm lost. Oh my gosh, you are too spoiled. Alright, we're back to hands. I can't help you out, we're going too fast. Oh my gosh. Y'all are way too spoiled. Alright, back to hands. But no, I'm very skinny, by the way. Oh shoot, I pushed the... Sorry. Pushed the camera. I'm very skinny. I can wrap my finger around it. I'm super skinny. I'm skinny as a stick. And I don't have much meat. And also I don't grow much hair either. It's like not too much hair. Same with my facial hair. I don't grow facial hair that much. Shoot. I think I tilted a bit much. I think that's fine. Low-key balding? Wait, no. I have hair, just that facial hair and like hair on my arm. Hair on my arm. It doesn't grow that it barely grows. Like I never shaved my hair on my arms before, and it's only grown to this much all my life. I'm trolling off. Mofo, I'm gonna smack you. I used to use ruler when I read books. Oh, is that so? I don't. I usually just. So when I read, I usually just I just usually do like this, I just usually hold it like this, just like this, and I just read it. I just use my eyes. That's all I do. I just use like one hand, read it or something. Yeah, not be so. I see. Hey yo, new emoji. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't see. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Sushi. I have alerts off. That's why, because during reading streams, I usually have the alerts off. All right, let's continue reading. That was when she'd seen the grassy plain on top of the clouds, and the skyfish flickering and glittering as they swam. The next thing I knew, I was lying under the torii, and the sky had cleared. It was the first clear day in a long time. But then, back then, on the way back home, wet with rain, Hina had told me, I think I got connected to the sky. Ding dong. The sudden sound startled me so much I almost jumped. It was a doorbell. As far as I knew, it was the first time anyone had ever visited Hina's apartment. And I opened the washroom door hesitantly, wondering who it could be at this hour. Hina was peeking through the people in the front door. Oraka, hide. Hide? She hissed. Let me move this. Alright. Oraka, hide, she hissed. And I hastily shut the door again. The doorbell rang a second time, and I heard a woman's voice from the entryway. I'm sorry to bother you so late. I'm with the police. A ripple of anxiety spread through me. I heard Hina open the front door to who I assume was a female police officer. Apparently, she wasn't alone this time. A deep male voice said, Do you recognize this boy? Oh, it's about the gun that he found in the trash while he was homeless. Oh, no. I took an exam on the computer and there was a feature that isolated the lines. I haven't recovered since. I feel spawned. Oh, is that so? Wait. I didn't know that feature. Oh, that's cool. I'm the ultimate hope. Let's go. I did play Danganronpa too, and I watched Danganronpa 1, the anime. I mean, you could hold my chin up like that as well. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, Astoria. No, because when they're talking about a single object for a whole page and every other word is that object, and I see. Maybe making orange juice. Alright, let's continue reading. My heart thudded, a chill ran through me from head to toe, and my strength drained away. This is about me, I thought. This is about me. I thought it couldn't possibly be, and at the same time, the part of my brain that was still calm and alert was telling me, oh, of course it is. Of course this life wasn't going to last forever. Oh wait, it's not about the gun. It's about the fact that he ran away from home. From home to Tokyo, never mind. I thought about the gun. I'd always known deep down this would happen someday, but now it was finally hitting me. When you take a closer look at that photo, the boy had been sighted around here multiple times. No, I've never seen him. Did something happen to him? We have a few things we'd like to ask him. The man sounded grumpy. Besides, he's a runaway, and his parents have reported him missing. My knees were trembling as if they had a life on their own. In addition, Miss Amano, the lady police officer, you're living here with your little brother, who was in elementary school, correct? Yes. That's also a bit of a problem, actually. Children living on their own, without guardian, but... Nina shot back at them, but we aren't causing trouble for anybody. Oh, this is so sad. Nice. Caption this. Oh no 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 no. The oranges versus Haju. Bye. It's me smacking the heck out of Mofu for being a meanie butt. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about this. I don't remember. Oh right. Yeah. Alright, so this guy's 15 years old and he ran away from home to Tokyo for like hoping something better. If I ran away from home, my parents would I can't. I would feel too guilty. My parents would be way too worried. Yeah, I would feel way too guilty doing something like this. Okichi has grape Panta versus Haji has orange juice. Oh, love this. No Mofu. That's not what I meant. I've never played I haven't played Danganronpa 3 yet, so I don't know if I plan on playing it. Not sure. It's a really long game. Like to play on stream. I heard the front door slam. Apparently the police were gone for now. Slowly I got my breathing under control, then stepped out of the washroom. Ina was still standing in front of the entryway, her back to me. They said they stopped by again tomorrow with people from a child welfare center, she said quietly. I wasn't the only one in a bind. So are Hina and her brother. I was getting more and more confused. What should I tackle first? Hina turned around and I could tell she was completely exhausted. What should I do? They'll split us up. Suddenly, my phone vibrated in my pocket. When I took it out and checked, I saw the call was from Mr. Suga. Cautiously opening the front door, I poked my head out and looked around. The gloomy shared corridor was deserted. The rain was coming down harder now. On the far side of the street, beyond the spray of the rain, I'd see Mr. Suga's car in the light of a street lamp. When I ran over to the car, Master Nagi opened the passenger side door. Uraka, we're in trouble. The police? Yeah, I know. On inside. Don't wait for me. Alright. I think my parents woke up again. Tried to use the restroom. So I'll take a break for a bit. Just talk to chat for a bit. Danganronpa was all found most of my friends and were you joined when I was playing Danganronpa? I see. It was pretty fun though. Was your pressure low in playing V3? Oh no. When was the last time Lofi played Danganronpa? Yeah, it's been months. It's been a while. He does? Well then, you stop that. Their live is true? What do you mean it's true? Yeah, I know you followed me a while back, Nagi though. I don't know. Oh, Danganronpa is... Yeah, I really enjoyed Danganronpa too. It was very fun. I just don't know. It just feels so draining to play. I have so many other games I want to play. I don't know if I'll ever play it. If I do, it'll be a while. It'll be a long time in the future. I'll be playing so I need to finish Christmas Tina, and I will be playing what was it? ED Streamer Overload. I really want to play it on release, but I got COVID and I couldn't play it. I'm so sad. But I'm definitely playing that next. Once I finish reading this book, I believe on my next long stream, after I finish reading the book, I'll be doing that. Playing ED Streamer or starting ED Streamer Overload. Oh yeah, it's Gudetama, yeah. Oh gee, the bookmark is every oh yeah. It's yeah, this is my bookmark. The bookmark is a mood. Yeah, this is very cute, I like it. And please stop. I guess this part's kind of sus though. The bookmark too, very nice. Oh no. I'm being bothered, please stop. Oh yeah, talking about that, I gave a good Atama plushie to my friend on their birthday. It was this dude just sitting on the egg white. Alright, let's continue. I climbed into the car and shut the door. Mr. Suga was sitting in the driver's seat, wearing black rimmed glasses, with a hat pulled down low on his head. He leaned back in the seat, not saying anything. Mr. Suga? Oh, the getup, still facing forward. Mr. Suga smiled his usual half smile. I'm in disguise. Dash from the radio? An impassive voice was giving the weather reports. Temperatures have fallen rapidly since sundown. In the city center, it's currently 54 degrees, a record low for August. Like, Mr. Suga switched the radio off. The cops stopped by my office a little while ago. They're treating this as the kidnapping of a minor, apparently. I told them I didn't know anything and showed them the door. But I'm still a suspect. A kidnapping? Oh yeah, that's tough. Can you talk about how Master Byakuya is such a boring tag? Like, yeah, you mess up your life, but like, other than that, I think it was very plain. Like, what the heck? Byakuya was... And I'm gonna be honest, I forgot my names. That's Hinata, right? Wait, no, Hinata's the... I'm trolling. Byakuya. Was he just like the main antagonist and the super lucky dude in V2? I thought he was alright. These are high school kids and also in Danganronpa. It was what was he like? It was really weird. I didn't like him in the beginning. Because he was super duper edgy. And towards the end, he was also edgy. But yeah. But I think it was cool. I mean, I liked it. I just like the story overall. Like, in my opinion, I don't think there was like one true antagonist, really. Besides, like, you know... I'm forgetting my names. Until like very end when like a big reveal. Where were we? I hear young folks filed a missing person report. They care about you, kid. Mr. Suga smiled thinly, lowered his voice and went on. And also the part about you having a gun. That's a lie, right? Huh? The cops showed me a photo from the security camera. It was a blown up still from a corner of a parking lot. Blurry as hell. But it showed a kid pointing a gun at a grown-up. Once they pointed it out, I gotta say, it did kinda look like you. I couldn't take a full breath. My chest hurt. There was... Cause... What was it? It was a very unfortunate moment. The main character, Hodaka, saw Hina being taken away by like these grown-ups. He thought it was like something bad, so he confronted them with a gun. And accidentally shot because he thought it was a toy gun. It was a oof moment. But in reality, there wasn't any problem. Me? Oof. Let's change from reading chat to Danganronpa chat. True. Yeah, y'all can talk whatever you want, as long as it doesn't break the rules. I desperately tried to explain. I just found it. I thought it was a toy. And some delinquents picked a fight with me, so I just wanted to scare them. I already threw it away. What? For real? Mr. Suga laughed. There was no humor in his voice. From what I heard, they suspected of legal possession of a firearm. I felt the blood draining from my face. Mr. Suga took off his hat and put it on my head. You can have that. Severance pay. Or severance pay. Severance pay? I heard the words, but the meaning didn't reach my brain. Mr. Suga still wasn't looking at me. Listen, don't come my place anymore, alright? I don't want to wind up as a kidnapper. The rain was pounding on the hood, fierce as a drum roll. I'm petitioning for custody of my daughter, see? After my wife died, I hit the skids for a while, and her parents took our kid away. Pathetic, I know. But now I'm renegotiating. My income and social rep are real important right now. I'm sorry, but this isn't a good time for me. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like being no, this chat being mad on Danganronpa chat right now. Oh no, what did she do? I can't tell if you're talking about Danganronpa sushi or talking about about the book. But by she, who do you mean by she? Sushi? They were talking about the book. And hey, Pokemon, hope you're doing well. He was waiting for my answer. I knew that. I knew, but the words wouldn't come. Mr. Suga gave a small sigh. It stung. How small that sigh was. Look, kid, go home tomorrow. They put everything back to normal, you know? It's easy, just get on the ferry. He took out his wallet and began counting bills with his fingertips. It worked out best for everybody that way. He pressed several 10,000 yen bills into my hand, and then finally he looked at my face. It was a pitiful sight, I'm sure. With tears welling in my eyes, Mr. Suga hadn't said my name once in that whole conversation. Time to grow up, kid. Oh, this is so sad. Normal chat. Oi. Imagine eating the equivalent to flavorless mochi? What the? When I opened the door to the apartment, stuff was scattered all over the room. The siblings were cramming their belongings into backpacks. Hina was still focused on her hand as she explained, We can't stay here anymore, so... Huh? But where will we go? I don't know, but... I'm fine with anywhere, Master Nagi chirped. As long as I'm with you, sis. Hina shot him an affectionate glance, then let her eyes fall to her hands again. Otaka, you should go back to your parents before the police take you in. You have a home to go back to. She was just saying the same thing as Mr. Suga. The rain was getting louder. Hina looked at me and smiled, as if she were trying to reassure a little kid. It's okay. We'll be alright. ... My chest tightened. Seeing her smile, hearing her words, my mind was finally clear. I'm not going home. The siblings stopped working and stared at me. I'd remember what I need to do. This time, I'd protect both of them. I remember the day I met Lloyd for the first time. I got him when Lloyd was about to raid. Oh, did you not, Nagito? To make her shot the gun, what did Hina... Oh, right, Sushi, so she was applying for a nightclub, and the employers who were helping her apply for the nightclub were like acting like touchy with Hina, and Hodaka, the main character, thought it was really weird or really sus, so he impulsively grabbed Hina's hand away and then pointed the guns at the employers because they thought they were mad sus and accidentally shot. But in reality, it wasn't really that much of a problem, and Hina got mad at Hodaka, like real mad, because he could have killed someone. So Hina just walked away and just got real mad. But then after a bit, he just, forgave him because, he was just scared and just whatever. And it just talked about stuff. And then she ended up revealing her ability to Hodaka. Nice. First day rumor was innocent and wholesome. I'm still innocent and wholesome. Ever since I went from to do no. Oh, yeah, you were no wait. It's not my fault, Kina. It's not my fault. You must be talking about like some other influence you have in your life. It's not my fault, Kina. It's not my fault. Yeah, we're here. And my legs stopped trembling just like that. I drew a deep breath, then firmly told them what I wanted to do. Let's run away together. The rain that day had me getting worse ever since evening, and by nighttime it might have been stronger than anything I'd ever seen. Rain poured down into the streets like a muddy torrent, as if a faucet in the sky had broken. In distant shots of Tokyo on TV, the spray from the rain hid the foundations of the building, and the tops were shrouded in thick mist. They looked like floating ruins. A moment ago, an emergency alert for heavy rain was issued for Tokyo, said the TV. We may get the sort of rain that comes only once in decades. Take all possible precautions to avoid rivers overflowing their banks and flooding in low-lying areas. Check your TV, radio, and online for disaster information from local governments and obey any evacuation orders. I changed the channel, and the south gate of Shinjuku Station, a newscaster was yelling back to the crowd, landed by the rain. Typhoon-level rains have hit right in the middle of the evening rush. We have now had multiple delays on microphone trains. Microphone trains? Metropolitan trains. I switched channels again. Every station was reporting on the weather. Several subway stations had begun to flood, and evacuation orders had been issued for areas along the Arakawa and Subida rivers. Flights to and from Haneda Airport were getting cancelled right and left. The amount of rain that had fallen in 1 hour was over 6 inches. Manhole covers were blowing off all over the place, and areas behind leaves were flooding. There were lines waiting for taxis at a lot of stations. There's a possibility commoners will be stranded, the TV was saying. Please take immediate steps to keep yourself safe. The breath of the people on TV was white. Everyone was rubbing their arms to keep warm. It's normally cold for August. At present, the temperature in Tokyo here has fallen below 50 degrees. Frigid air is flowing to the city center from a region of low atmosphere. Pressure in the north, the temperature had dropped more than 25 degrees in the past hour, and it could fall even further. Let me check. What was the bad influence? What happened to Kine? Wait, what? I'm not a bad influence. I went from to... No, that's not Kiro. That's definitely not me. It's not like I turned to Peppa... That can't be my fault. That can't be my fault. You can't just keep blaming this on me. I'm not that big of an influence on y'all. Yoji, where are the redeems? Yeah, I disabled them for the rating streams because I only have the important redeems. And not the redeems that would like affect the rating, the reading experience. Which happened? Yeah, but not me, right? Not me. Yep. That's not my fault, by the way. Y'all being corrupted and evil, like, that's not my fault. That's gotta be someone else. Like, it's not me, it's not me. If you want to blame someone, blame Mofu. The newscaster's voice were growing graver and graver. I repeat, an emergency alert for heavy rain had been issued for Tokyo. This may be the kind of rain that comes only once in decades. Please watch for updates and take immediate action to keep yourself safe. Centered on the Kanto Oshin region. Even after dawn, active rain clouds will remain overhead. The unreasonably acute drop in temperatures is severe enough to be dangerous to vulnerable populations. Please get your thick jackets out of storage. It's safe to call this an unprecedented, extremely critical atmospheric anomaly. Suddenly depressed, I turned off the TV. I knew it didn't make any sense, but I felt like everyone was blaming me. Why? I dropped onto my bed face first. I tried to think of the reason. Couldn't be, it wasn't possible, but I remember what I said to Hina in the park that afternoon. Whether priestess or human sacrifices, the priest had said, and I couldn't shake the feeling that telling Hina about it had caused this rain, even though that made no sense at all. But hey, not to me. Where are you going on the rain on a night like this? My dad yelled after me. Wait. I think they missed a word here. My dad yelled after me as I picked up my helmet and opened the front door. I think it's supposed to be as I picked up. After me as... Yeah. I think they missed the word. And I think this is a... Oh, this is not Sumi's perspective, huh? Yep, it's your fault. Oi, I have points that I don't know how to spend, so... No. I have 1600, wait, no. Every time Mofa reads what I post, they're like, true. Am I that bad? You're down bad, Kine. You're in plat too? Wait, you're gaming nasty. Holy heck. Yo, let's go, diamond nasty. The Yamanote line train we were stopped at. At Ikebukuro Station. As the conductor made an onboard announcement, he then tried to disguise the fatigue in his voice. Due to disruption in public transportation caused by the heavy rain, We don't currently know when operations on the Yamanote line will resume. There are widespread delays and suspensions of service across all JR lines. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we request that all passengers arrange for alternative transportation. I repeat. Oh, come on, so it's not going to move after all? Let's get off. What do we do now? I'll get my parents to pick it up. Everyone was grumbling as they got off the train. What do we do? Ina asked uneasily, and I forced a smile. For now, let's find a place to spend the night. I'm very sorry, but we have no vacancies at present. Do you have a reservation? We're already full up today. It's just the three of you? Where are your parents? You need to show your ID. However, there is no rooms at any of the hotels we went to. I couldn't tell whether they were all truly booked up, or whether they were just suspicious of two high schoolers and a grade schooler, but we kept getting turned away. In the end, we even tried going to a shady-looking rental room in the basement of a mixed-use building, but they suspected us, too. You kids aren't runaways, are you? And chase us off. Reporting you would be a hassle, so get lost, alright? As we searched for a place to sleep, we made trip after trip through the underground hallway, linking the station's east and west sides. All three of us were carrying the big backpacks and wearing our raincoats over them. Temperature was cold enough to make us shiver. The rain was as sharp and cold as it was in winter. And to top it off, the shallow pools of floodwater everywhere in the streets soaked our sneakers completely through. We were freezing. Our toes were especially cold, and our packs were heavy. We were exhausted. Running away together was my idea, and yet I couldn't even find us a place to spend one single night. I was furious with how useless I was. Look at that, Master Nagi called out. He was pointing at the exit to the underground hallway. Isn't that snow? Every chat. Bonk. That pat. What is this difference in treatment? Man, even my chat's bullying Mofu now. What the heck? Mofu, bad RNG. Startled, we stepped outside. It really was snow, swirling and glinting in the streetlights. When I looked at Hina's face, her expression was something close to fear. It probably looked the same way. I mean, it was August. The people on the street were all looking at the sky, startled. Large snowflakes fell onto the water-covered asphalt, soundlessly creating circular ripples one after another. Now that the trains weren't running, the road along the tracks had fallen into an eerie silence. The temperature was still falling. I was wearing short sleeves, and I rubbed my arms under my raincoat. Is this divine punishment or something? The thought abruptly crossed my mind. We changed the weather by our own whims, and some godlike figure way up in the sky was angry because we humans hadn't been content with the weather we were given, because of our selfish wish for clear skies. I shook my head. That couldn't be. But I remember what Hina had said. Back then, I think I got connected to the sky. I looked up and saw thousands of snowflakes over our heads, like summer fireworks. Hina is connected to the sky. Hey Luffy, guess what? We're gonna do to me. We're gonna do to me, Nagito. Wait, my attention's needed here? Wait, what? What do you guys want? I blame you for this, Luffy. It's not my fault, Mofu. Hey, Jaden. Yeah, it is a hand review. You try to focus in the novel, but the chat is so true. Hey, Luffy, guess what? What's up, Nagito? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do this time? Bonk, but what the heck? I don't deserve to get bonked. Bonk Mofu instead. By the time I got to Kay's office, the rain had turned to snow. I couldn't believe it. I parked the Cub behind the building, regretting my careless decision to wear shorts. I went down the stairs to the office, opened the door, and went in. Brr, hey Kay, it's snowing in August. I was brushing snow off my shoulders as I spoke. Huh? There was no reply. And I found Kay's face down over the bar counter. The TV on the bar was chattering, its volume turned down low. Man, it's switching perspectives quite often. Reveal your face, yo? That's not happening. Blit, blit. Hey, stop bonking me. I'm Mofu, my head is bruised now. What the? That RNG. There was no reply, and I found Kay face down over the bar counter. The TV on the bar was chattering, its volume turned down low. Impossibly, snow was falling in the city center. The heavy rainstorm that began this evening had caused widespread flood damage, but now, as of 9 in the evening, it has turned to snow over a large area, according to the forecast. It's expected to turn to rain again in the small hours of the... I switched it off. There was a half-empty whiskey on the counter and several cigarette butts in the ashtray. I wondered what happened. I watched Kay fall asleep on the bar. Fast asleep on the bar. Come on, you quit smoking ages ago. He was snoring quietly and he looked so grumpy. His skin was dry and rough. And there were white hairs on his head and his stubble. He's aged a bit, too, I thought. Rain the cat was curled up asleep on a stool next to him. His silky expression reminded me of Kay's and I cracked up a little. Hey, wake up, you're going to catch a cold. I shook his shoulder. Kay's eyebrows came together in annoyance. Asuka, he murmured. His voice was so weak and sad, I was a little startled. He still dreams about his wife. Finally, I remembered another summer day. 4 years ago when we had a small party to celebrate the opening of the office. Let me drink some water. Crusty little bread. Yo, my face looks... I don't know what my face looks like. Apparently I look young. People think I'm in like a high school or middle school. I mean it's because I'm small too. Man, I'm not that small though. I'm not that small. Blah blah. The place had only just been remodeled from its day as a bar. It was still practically empty, and the congratulatory arrangement stood in a proud row. Moko was not much older than a baby. I played with her the whole day. Kei and Asuka were entertaining their guests. I was still in high school then, so I was probably wearing my uniform. Oh yeah. And after most of the guests had gone home, I taken a commemorative photo for the three of them. I remember the window with Colon A planning written in the background. Asuka was holding Mocha, and Kei was so proud. Natsumi? He was finally awake. He sneezed loudly. Ugh, damn, it's cold in here. Let's turn on the heat. When he switched on the heater with the remote, there was a dusty smell, and then warm air started blowing. I went behind the counter and fixed myself a whiskey and water. You're a bona fide? Bona fide? I never knew how to pronounce this word actually. Old timer now, okay. Where's Fade when we need him? Bleh bleh bleh. Over the run Shuichi? Yeah, I get that a lot. Naz Manpei? Wait, what about me, Kine? Do I deserve a kapu too? Blah blah blah. My voice is getting real gruffy. Blah blah blah. Okay, I think my voice is better now. Just a drink of water. I went behind the counter and fixed myself a whiskey and water. Wait, shoot. When people age, Kay scrubbed at his face with both hands, just like an older man would. They forgot how to change their priorities about important stuff. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? I sat down on a stool next to Kay's. By the way, where's Odaka? Isn't he back yet? His expression immediately darkened. You ran him off? What? You're kidding, right? No, look, the cops came here. You think I could keep a kid like that around? What? Kay's got a habit of acting like a real ass when he's feeling guilty. Everyone knows it's more important to hold on to your way of life than to keep everyone else afloat, he said. What? So you quit your no-smoking streak, get drunk, and wallow in guilt? I picked up Rain from where he slept on the stool and pushed him at Kay's face. You're a miserable old man? Miserable old man, miserable? See? Rain thinks so too. Rain backed me up with a lazy little meow. Seriously, it's pathetic. The way you're acting is so last century. Can you not sit next to me? I don't want to start smelling like a gross old man too.
Hope he just forgot in his title stool. Oh, you stop that.
I put Rain down where I found him, then moved the stool on the very end to put us at opposite ends of the counter. He chased Otako out at night and put her like this. Jeez, Kay, you never follow through on anything. And we're going to throw him out. Just don't pick him up in the first place. You're trying to be a big, bad, tough guy, but you're just too chicken to let go of common sense. That's the worst type there is. What the hell? Oh, that's rich. Going from the girl who ran here to get away from her dad. If you hate common sense so much, then drop the job hunting and be a poet or a traveler or something. I glared at Kay. He drank a mouthful of whiskey and water, then glared back at me and went on. If I'm pathetic, so are you. That girl, what's her name? Hina? I flinched uncomfortably. He knew we both had guilty consciences. You told her that stuff about weather priestesses being human sacrifices, didn't you? If it's true, she's going to disappear one of these days. You think you can tell her about that? Ditch her and hope everything will be fine? Well, I mean, what was I supposed to do then? Huh? Don't take it so seriously, it's all just bunk anyway, right? Half smiling, Kay put a cigarette in his mouth. He was dodging the question. He lit the tip of the lighter, then blew out a full breath of smoke very deliberately. Although, well, hypothetically, the blue-tinged smoke thinned and dissolved, like a drop of paint in water. If sacrificing one human would make the weather go back to normal, I'd say go for it. It ain't just me. If you're being honest, you would too, wouldn't you? And so would everybody else. Society runs on sacrifices. Somebody always ends up with a short straw. You just don't see it most of the time. What are you even talking about? My voice came out sounding angry. I was getting more and more frustrated as Kay was trying to show off how much he didn't care when it was obvious he was full of crap. At this crazy weather, and at myself for being convinced by what Kay said on some level. He was right. I'd come all the way here because I couldn't stand to sit tight at home, and yet, all I was doing was drinking liquor. Shoot, I forgot what Faye told me. Liquor. Liquor, not liquor, it's liquor. Liquor and grumbling drunkenly. I was mad at myself for this too. I didn't want to think about anything anymore, and I downed my whiskey and ordered in one go.
Let's read together. Not again. Oh, you stop that. What is that? I'm burping. Burp burp.
Alright. Hey, kids, just a minute. Somebody caught my shoulder from behind, and when I turned around, a shiver crawled up my spine. It was two uniformed policemen. 3 of us had been walking down a downtown street. It's dangerous for children to be out on their own at a time like this. What are you doing? Are you all siblings? The sudden interrogation left me floundering, but Hina took a step forward. We're on our way home now. I'm in college and these two are my little brothers. So you're the big sister gets your student ID? I don't have it with me. Suddenly, I make eye contact with one of the officers and I reacted with surprise. My goosebumps grew worse and I had a bad feeling about this. The officer turned his back to me and had some sort of conversation on his radio. Then he came to stand right in front of me, blocking my view. You're in high school? That was a really big backpack you're carrying. He leaned forward, not even trying to hide that he was staring at my face. You mind pushing your hood up a bit? Oh no. They couldn't be looking for me, could they? But then Mr. Suga's words came back to me. They suspect you of illegal possession of a firearm. I whispered to Hina next to me, Hina, huh? Run! Before I even finished speaking, I launched myself into a sprint. It was too late now. But I realized that just being with Hina and Nagi would cause trouble for them. Stop. Footsteps came after me. I ran for my dear life without looking back. Though someone promptly grabbed the edge of my backpack, I violently shook the arm off. This is obstruction, the other policeman shouted fiercely, tackling me from the side and shoving me down onto the pavement. He almost had me pinned. I fought it for all it was worth. Hodaka, Hina shouted. All out of the corner of my eye, I saw her running towards me. No, stay away. But she body slammed the officer who was on top of me, knocking him onto the ground. You little. The man's eyes were blazing with anger. He raised his nightstick. Impulsively, Hina folded her hands. Please, she screamed. Just then, there was an eardrum-splitting roar, and my vision flashed. Pure white. Lightning had hit a truck on the shoulder of the road about 50 yards ahead of us. The impact lifted it into the air for a moment, as time slowed to a crawl. A beat later, the truck exploded. It was chaos all around us. Some people were fleeing the scene, while others were running toward it with their phone out to get a better view. What in the name of? The police officer had been briefly stunned, but they came to their senses and ran towards the fire. I looked over at Hina, and she'd frozen up, gazing at the flames. Her hands were folded the way they were when she prayed for the skies. No way, did Hina? I grabbed her hand before I could even finish that crazy idea. Now's our chance, let's go. Master Nagi was standing shock still. I rugged him along with us, and we ran for it. We dashed down alleys, heading straight for the shadows. Before long, we began to hear emergency sirens behind us. The snow was falling thicker now.
Ooh, that was long. It was getting intense, so I read for a while. Speaking of my favorites, I wonder how Naz has been. Haven't seen him lately. Somebody caught my shoulder from behind. Mate, you dropped your shoulder. Boy.
Yeah, Naz has been chilling.
I hope they're doing fine too.
And it's 28,000 yen a night. Huh? The middle-aged lady looked at me through the narrow window. She sounded annoyed just talking to us. I hadn't been expecting that answer and I couldn't find a reply.
Only 2 hours? What do you mean by 2 hours? You know I got moves? Yep. I got so many loaves. Oh no.
Like I just said, 28,000 yen. Can you pay? Oh yes, we'll pay. The place was a rundown love hotel. The three of us were soaked to the skin. Love hotel? The woman at the front desk had glanced at us, but she didn't say anything. We made a rickety elevator up to the 8th floor. We used our key to unlock a heavy iron door, went into the room and locked it. Immediately, we all sank down right where we were. We couldn't take it anymore. All three of us heaved deep sighs. Guess I'm an actual wanted man, I muttered gloomily. Pretty awesome, Master Nagi gave me a thumbs up. Huh? Really? Hina cracked up, and we all giggled. I had no idea how we were going to get out of that one. Well, yeah, Hodaka was really going to get arrested. That was priceless. I was seriously panicking, and hey, it's not funny.
Hey, by the way, Lupin, are you somehow related to the sun, by the way?
Oh, this is a pickup line? No.
I'm not related to the sun. Call me the bread man.
Whatever, Nagito. I am the real bread man.
Just like, wanna play games?
Yeah, do whatever you want. Chat, lurk, leave. Do what you want. I'll just be here reading. Just listening while I do the best. Yeah, have a good one, mofo. Oh my gosh. Now, because I'm using this voice, now I'm chatting normally with this voice too. I'm gonna start assimilating and making this my main voice by accident. Oh no. Cause running into you just brightened my day. Oh, you stopped that. Queen. That was pretty good though. Well, gotta go. Bye. Hey, Kine. Thanks for dropping. No, I'm not dropping by. You were here for like the entire time. Thanks for being here, Kine. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night wherever you are on this planet. Bye.
What time is it?
2:42. All right.
I think we can get.
Hold up. I'll check the 121. Oh, wait, the final chapter is 170 actually. But you know what? I think we could do 121, and we're gonna try to read 50. I'm gonna try to start stream early tomorrow, and we're gonna finish the book tomorrow. Well, stream's not ending. We're gonna read 6 more pages and I'll end stream.
Oh no, I said I use half of my outro when I say bye to a specific individual sometimes, or I say goodbye to individuals. Kini is leaving, that's why I said that. But no, I'll be reading 6 more pages until here, and then I guess I'll talk to chat for a bit and I'll end stream. And then I'll just start stream tomorrow early and we'll finish the book. Yeah, tomorrow, if I start stream early, tomorrow's probably gonna be a 4-hour stream of me reading. I will finish the book tomorrow. Because the stream after that is gonna be a short stream because I will have class after, and that stream, I don't know what I'll do. Alright. I have to read this again. I'm not sure if we've read this or not. We laughed louder and louder as we did. All the fatigue that had built up inside us dissolved away, along with our anxiety. It was like having 2% left on your cell phone battery and managing to plug it into a power source just in time. We could see each other coming back to life. This room is so big, Master Nagi yelled. The bed's huge, and the bath's giant. Everything about the room seemed to impress him. The room was a chic one, coordinated in beige, black, and gold, and the decoration scheme was quiet and composed. Nagi filled the bath, and Hina cheerfully boiled some water and made tea for us. I took the opportunity to shove the adult video program menu and sundry other things sundry other things I couldn't let the siblings see into the back of the closet. It was probably the most suspenseful thing I'd done since coming to Tokyo. Sis, Odaka, Nagi yelled to us from the bathroom. Let's all go in together. Hina and I both spit our tea at the same time. Bathe by herself was chorused. Aw, then Hodaka, let's go in together as a guy team. Huh? Have fun, Hina was laughing. So warm. Master Nagi and I soaked up to our shoulders in the bathtub full to the brim of hot water. What's this? Nagi pressed a button on the wall. Suddenly, the bathroom lights went out in favor of lights inside the bathtub, and jets of bubbles started streaming in. It was a whirlpool bath. Whoa, cool. That tickles. We played around the water for a bit. Next bath, the siblings high-fived each other. While Hina was soaking, we got dinner ready. When we opened a cupboard under the TV, we discovered a vending machine full of hot snacks and instant foods. Yakisoba, takoyaki, cup noodles, curry rice, fries, chicken nuggets. Just looking at the paper packages made my mouth water. Whoa, there are all sorts of stuff, Otaka. Which should we get? Master Nagi asked us excitedly. Let's just get all of them, Master. Huh? Can we? Yeah, I got severance pay. Yes, my mentor yelled towards the bath. Sis, we're having a feast tonight. Betlofi? Wait, why is there a clown? Oi, ora. I can't wait. Hina answered from the bath. The heavy echo in her voice was enough to make my heart beat faster for some reason. While we were popping the snacks in the microwave one after another, Hina opened the door to the bathroom. I'm done with my bath. Okay, welcome back, I muttered. Then gulped involuntarily. She was wearing a pure white bathrobe, and her long hair was pulled over to one side and wrapped in a towel. Her pale skin was flesh pink. Realizing I'd been staring for a whole 5 seconds, I hastily tore my eyes away. Hina didn't seem to notice. She was too busy squealing happily over the hot snacks lined up on the table. Thanks for the food. The three of us spoke and clapped our hands together in unison. The yakisoba's so good. So is the takoyaki and the curry. We all had to praise the food, which was unbelievably delicious. We passed the boxes of snacks around and around, making sure everybody tried everything. We put the chicken nuggets in the curry to make chicken curry and freaked out. This is amazing, the discovery of a lifetime. Then made the cup noodles in only 2 minutes and lost our minds over that too. It's like super al dente, way better than a restaurant. After dinner, we had a karaoke competition, and after that, we had a pillow fight, hurling pillows and cushions at each other as hard as we could. Whether we missed or hit or got hit, we loved every second of it. I was so happy and having so much fun that I almost wanted to cry. I'm hungry. Yeah. I think I'm having my dinner now. Oh, lucky. Oh, torture people having food? Oi. Oh, I have this with me. And pineapple cakes. It's like a small like pineapple tree. It's really tasty. I like it a lot. And it's like a Chinese New Year themed or Lunar New Year themed. I'll probably eat it when we raid tonight. If the gods exist, I thought as I flung a pillow. Please, this is enough. We'll be alright now. We can get by. So please don't give us any more than this, and don't take anything away. My pillow hit Hina in the face. Her counter-strike landed squarely on mine. Gods, please, please. As we laughed together, I prayed more fervently than I'd ever prayed in my life. Let us stay like this just a little longer. Oh, you also eat today? Hey, let's go. Want some yakisoba and takoyaki right now? Same. I want some ramen. A digital clock by my pillow made a tiny electronic click as midnight arrived. At some point during our crazy antics, Master Nagi had conked out on the bed right by the wall. The mattress was huge, and Hina and I were lying side by side on our backs. Hina smelled like the same shampoo I'd used, a fact I was proud of for some reason. The room was mostly dark, and the only light came from the dim yellow glow of the bedside lamp. The snow seemed to have turned into rain again. I could hear it pouring down outside a window. It didn't sound as violent as before, though. It was much softer and friendlier, like a distant drum being played just for us, traveling across vast reaches of time and space to find us here. The sound knew both our past and our future, and no matter what we resolved or chose, it would never blame us. It silently accepted all of history. Live, the sound was saying. Live, live, just live. Hina, encouraged by the sound of the rain, I took out the ring box. Happy 18th birthday. I set it down on the sheets. Hina stared at me, startled. It's nothing expensive. I found one that seemed like it would look good on you. She opened the box, slowly. A smile spread across her face like a flower blooming. Thank you. I gave a brief, awkward grin. Hey, Hodaka. Suddenly, Hina's voice lowered. Do you want this rain to stop? Huh? Glancing up from the ring, Hina looked at me. Some sort of emotion rippled across her faintly blue-tinted eyes. Deep beneath the surface. I didn't know what it was, though, and I simply nodded. I think I'll buy some Japan instant noodles tomorrow. Hey, let's go, Olivia. Yeah. Just then, like an answer from the sky, there was a low rumble of thunder. Maybe it had struck something. The bedside lamp flickered slowly. Hina looked away from me and lay back, gazing up at the ceiling. Oh, then I realized what I just seen in her eyes. I'm a sacrifice, apparently, she said. Huh? Natsumi told me what happens to Sun Woman. She said they disappear, and then the weather goes back to normal. We're sacrifices. I realized that emotion had been despair. What? No way. I gave a clumsy smile. That couldn't be true, but my chest was filling up with regret. No, those guys never know what they're talking about. They couldn't actually, disappear? There's just no... As if to silence me, Hina sat up and silently undid the belt of her bathrobe. Suddenly, she withdrew her left arm from the sleeve. I couldn't look away. Before long, the left side of her chest was exposed. The bedside lamp was shining through it. Half her body was transparent. The air from her left shoulder to her breast was as clear as water, and the lamplight reflected inside her body, glowing faintly through her skin. I just stared at her, dumbfounded. Odaka, Hina finally said. Tearing my eyes away from her body, I looked at her face. Although she seemed ready to burst into tears, she suddenly smiled softly. What exactly are you looking at? I'm not looking at any... I started to say on reflex, but it was no good. No, I can't cry, I can't...
I'm looking at you, Hina. The tears welled up and overflowed, as if my eyes had broken. I desperately wiped them away with both hands and pressed my fist against my eyes, wanting to shove the tears back until they'd never been there at all. Why are you crying? Hina smiled gently. Even when you're dying, you smile. I cried harder. It was nothing at all at first, but after a certain point, I started noticing the more I wished for the sun, the clearer my body grew. Why hadn't I seen her sadness in her expression when she looked up at the sky through the palm of her hand? Or had I seen it after all and just pretended I had it? If this keeps up and I die. Ina's voice was very, very gentle. I'm sure summer will go back to normal again. Take care of Nagi, okay? No, I screamed. You can't. You're not going to disappear. We're gonna live together, all three of us. It sounded so childish that even if I had trouble believing, there was hope. But I couldn't find any other words. Odaka. Hina looked at me with concern. Hina, let's promise each other. I took her left hand and slipped the ring onto the fourth finger. The ring was silver in the shape of a little wing. Her finger was faintly transparent too. Through her skin, I could see tiny air bubbles welling up in the water. Dot dot dot. Hina gazed at the ring on her finger and exhaled wordlessly. She turned to me again, and her eyes seemed about to brim over. I knew I was talking like a little kid. I still desperately tried to reassure her. I'll work, okay? I'll make enough money for us to live a good life. You already quit the Sunshine Girl stuff, so your body's bound to go back to normal no time. Tears finally spilled from Hina's eyes, and a wave of guilt washed over me as I realized I'd made her cry. Then, out of nowhere, she hugged me. Dot dot dot. She softly stroked my head, comforting me. There was nothing I could do, and I put my arms around her, squeezing her tighter. I fervently wished it would be enough to keep her here. I believed it. I convinced myself that was how it had to work. That was how the world was made. If I wished hard enough, it was bound to become true. I thought it. I wished it. I prayed it. Crying, Hina kept stroking my hair. In the distance, thunder rumbled again.